to our 2013 coverage. We saw a few things yesterday.
Yeah, not everything though, because we have our reasonings behind that.
Pretty much like you can't do everything like without suffering a nervous breakdown by the end of the week. So we pick and choose some things. We saw Madhouse, which it was great fun, nostalgic kind of Amicus co-production with Vincent Price and Peter Cushing.
Yeah, it was excellent because it was, as Gaz said in the introduction, how it was like one of the most like first sort of postmodern, self-aware horror films, and that was very, very interesting to see. And it really just like played on kind of who Vincent Price is. Obviously, just gave him a different name, but he was just totally himself.
Yeah.
His persona. Absolutely fantastic.
That was good fun. Then we had the Court of Cult, which was really great fun.
It was.
Yeah. So they had different people pitching for different actors as their cult icon. And Peter Cushing quite rightfully won.
I definitely agree. I found that all a bit emotional. It was.
He's like when you hear about him, and he's just like the sweetest man on earth. Like. Yeah,
and Peter Hutchings did the talk on him, and he's doing another one today, but he delivered it so well, it was just...
I'd be happy to listen to that again. It's the same thing.
Also Russ Hunter talks about Christopher Lee, which was equally as entertaining, and he came up with some great clips.
You know the one clip he couldn't show?
Yes.
They showed it before Danger 5 last night.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to link you, it is hilarious.
Please do.
It was essentially Christopher Lee reads The Exorcist, and it's cut to different clips of the films, and I laughed terribly.
Wow.
It is foul though, but it's amazing. Then we had Across the River.
Yeah, which was a UK premiere, screened with a short film called Grandpa, and we talked about that yesterday, we were quite interested, but unfortunately it didn't live up to expectation, and I thought it was a bit of a mess. It had a confusing narrative. I didn't really see what it was trying to achieve.
It lacked a bit of impact, because you were there was sort of a lot of sort of half ideas, but nothing really came to the full thing. Unless a lot of times shorts are like a pitch for a feature.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like, okay, we don't want to give away all our ideas, so we just do a short with some half ideas and see where it goes. But no, it wasn't. It wasn't my kind of thing. The first time you saw the thing, that was quite creepy.
Yeah.
Because it reminded me a bit of like The Gentleman.
Yes, I thought that too. That was actually, I thought that was done well.
Yeah.
But I just think it has potential because there's a lot of like family dynamics, and obviously it indicated child abuse and things like that, and it could have been quite interesting, like if they were fully fledged, developed characters and had more screen time.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're not writing it off completely.
No.
Across the River though, we are. It's a sort of movie that will literally send you to sleep. It was boring, it was dull, that is my opinion.
I did have a little sleep in the start of it, and then I woke up and was genuinely terrified for a while. Like it really worked for me, but then it went on so long, it lost a lot of its impact.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you had like, okay, that's scary, end, that would have been okay.
Yeah.
But it was sort of so long and drawn out that I just couldn't sustain that fear for that long.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
So yeah, we missed the station.
We missed the station because it sounded too similar to Across the River, and we thought, we can't endure another sort of similar film, and we got told today that it was divided. Some people really loved it, some people hated it, so it's one of those Marmite films.
We also didn't go see Painless yesterday because obviously we've seen it at Sheffield.
And it's very special to us.
It was great. We didn't go see it again because it was like, okay, we have seen that, so we can have a break, which is nice. But yeah, it scored very highly.
Yes, which we're so pleased about. And Caitlin's review is linked in the previous video from day 2 yesterday, so check that out.
Yeah, here we go. And then we did Danger 5. Well, obviously it was Christopher Lee reads The Exorcist first.
Yes.
Then it was an episode of Danger 5. It was episode 5 of it, I believe. So the last one's tonight.
Yes. Oh.
And then it was Return to Newcombe High, Volume 1. Now, I'm not all that familiar with Trauma. So I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
There's some great cameos in the first half, without spoiling anything, and it's Like, it's kind of just, it's full of gore, full of sex, offensive one-liners, things like that. It's just, and I kind of enjoyed it despite myself at the beginning, and then about halfway through, I was just, let it end already. Like, it was kind of midnight movie stuff.
Yeah,
kind of
definitely.
trashy, sort of, yeah.
That's what you kind of expect. Okay, so we'll be back in a few to discuss what's on day 3.